It's been really neat getting to call for all these teams.
Well, you know what? This is FOCO's open team. So either way, you're right. First time you've called for FOCO, or maybe not, but this is their open team because this is going to be a game in the open division of JRDA.
Yeah, so there are 2 skaters that we haven't gotten a chance to see yet on this squad. Do you want to run down Tampa's roster, though, first?
Yeah, let me do that. So skating for Tampa in the pink, we have number 10, Rainda Payne, number 110, Little Miss Perfect, number 112, Tinkerbomb, number 1217, Frico Suave, number 1676, Lemonade, number 23, Complicated, number 3, Abby Normal, number 4, Anya Last Nerve, number 70, number 7, Haley Davinsky, number 789, Shark Bites, 88, Nightmare, 888, Peaches and Scream, number 9, Hot Wheels, and number 999, Honey Badger. That is your Tampa Junior Roller Derby.
Skating for FOCO in the purple with the yellow highlight. We got number 10, Lightning, 100, Thunder, 2003, Mad Splatter, 201, Baby, 204, Hippie, 3, Banana Split Your Lip, 34, Yosemite Slam, 49, Catacasm, 71, Sunny Days, 8, A Breeze of Wind, 801, Scully, 88, Crushing Kate, and 96, Bella.
All right, so we're getting pretty close here, Chaos.
Yeah. So we got Lightning and Yosemite Slam are the 2 skaters that we haven't seen play yet for FOCO. I'm very excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is... we'll get into this a little bit more in a little bit, but Frico Suave for Tampa is developing into a formidable jammer.
Yeah. And I haven't seen Lightning skate yet, but I was watching him warm up, and he reminds me of some of the speed skaters that I see play in the MRDA.
Let's see what happens. We're underway.
Both jammers having to dance around a little bit to try and get through. Lightning wiggling and using big steps to get around the Tampa jammer, the blockers. A little conversation with the jam refs, but Tampa is lead jammer. Lightning not far behind. Frico hopping over to put up points. Lightning tried to do the same on the outside. We got 1 point for FOCO. And we're conferring on points for Tampa. And we got an official timeout because points were never put up, and 0 points. So I guess Frico didn't land it. By the way, there is a red BMW whose lights are freaking out, quote unquote. So if you have a red BMW in the parking lot, go check on your car.
So here we go. We have Banana Split Your Lip going up against Tinkerbomb.
Dubinsky sitting down in the penalty box.
Both teams employing a brace wall. Tampa down a blocker, so that was a 3 wall. And Banana Split Your Lip is out as lead jammer for FOCO.
Banana Split Your Lip kind of diving into the tripod, hoping to take advantage of 201's offense, Baby. A multiplayer block resulting. So now Tinkerbomb and Tampa get the first power jam of this game. Tinkerbomb slamming herself into the tripod now. She blocks primarily for the Tampa Bruise Crew, the B team, the adult league. So seeing her jam is always fun because she has the blocking chops as well to make her own holes.
That's a really interesting thing about Junior Roller Derby. We'll get to hopefully at some point during the game. If there is a timeout, we can talk about it a little bit. But seeing Tinkerbomb jam, she's a powerful jammer.
And Sunny Days, recycling back, Sunny Days was just not given anyone any space yesterday. Rolling through the pack is Banana Split Your Lip, putting up 4 points.
Tinkerbomb looking for the apex jump, didn't quite land it, recycling on the inside.
Multiplayer block, gonna send a Tampa blocker to the box. Dubinsky is going back to the penalty box.
Couple more points put on the board for Tampa. 4 more points put on the board for FOCO.
Yeah, 12-8. Jam. Tampa taking the lead at the moment. We got Scully and Anya Lastnerve taking the jam line. And both jammers again getting the packs moving, but not forward. The packs are moving laterally in each of these jams more so than moving on the track forward. And Anya using her toe steps to spin to come out for lead jammer. Little star pass going on. Sunny Days was doing double duty yesterday a little bit as well. And Anya calls it off. 4 points going up for Tampa, none going up for FOCO.
So this is going to be the 4th jam, so we're 3 jams in. And I would say that FOCO is playing a very similar game in the open division that they played in the all-female.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you're really good at blocking, you don't have to change it too much depending on who you're going against.
And they have a strong blocking wall.
Interesting setup placement for the blockers on that one. Not quite pivot line, but not jammed up against the jam line either. Frico Suave out for lead, and again, Lightning not far behind. Coming in, slicing through, trying to get his hips around. He does steal 1 point. Frico putting up 2. And getting the signal, you know what, Lightning, you're fine. You're good. You just stay there. You chill.
So Lightning getting it running back-to-back jams. Frico taking a seat. Tinkerbomb taking the star.
So I just figured out who his skating style reminds me of. There's a player for Denver named... I'll talk to you in a second. Tinkerbomb is lead jammer at the moment.
Tinkerbomb doing a great job. Lead jammer, Tampa Roller Derby.
Baby going to the penalty box. Didn't see the hand signal. Tinkerbomb decides she's just going to call it off. Start again. 2 points going up for Tampa. None for FOCO on that one.
All right, we have a bit of a break in play. You were thinking of somebody.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, I just dropped his name. I know. I keep wanting to say Sully, but that's Team England. But he does skate a lot like Sully, too, when he drops into his speed skating stance.
So here we go. We're underway. Anya Lastner going up against Hippie. Anya Lastner with a great move on the inside. Lead jammer, Tampa.
Anya stepping through the pack to pick up 5 more points. Tampa not really holding their shapes, but the individual blocking from Low Miss Perfect and Dubinsky and Peaches were able to keep Hippie in for long enough to allow Anya to put up points. Just gonna nap 2 more. 27-10, just under 23 minutes left in the first half.
I'm going to take a breath. I'm just going to sit here and take a breath.
Frico Suave and Banana Split Your Lip going to the line. The pack choosing to give jammers a little bit more space to run in this game than they have in previous games. They've been really jamming them up. This time, it's somewhere between, hey, we want to give our jammer up space to run, and we think that we can catch them. Frico Suave able to use his angles, takes down a blocker, and gets lead jammer. A little bump out. That was Lemonade. Taking Banana Split Your Lip to the floor, so just a fruit fight in the back of the pack.
Wow. So Frico Suave coming around. Put a natural grand slam on the board.
Baby Sunny Days and number 8, A Breezel Wind. Giving Frico pause on this one. Complicated recycling up along. That was Hot Wheels as well. Lemonade now going to go sit down in the penalty box. Four points, adding up to 9 for Tampa on that one. 0 for FOCO, 36-10.
So from my angle, both teams are doing a really good job regrouping and reforming those walls. And I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Complicated. Came back and reformed a wall and then went one-on-one.
Yeah, the recycling around the opposing packs have been very strong from both teams. Lightning wiggling and juking at the front. Dubinsky taking advantage of him being knocked out of bounds. Tinkerbomb able to get lead jammer on the inside line. And there's either a wheel or a toe stop that just went flying. And I think it might be Lightning's. Yep. So despite that, he was still able to use his edges and hop through, use the proper toe stop to spin through, but
so
jam was called.
That was amazing. I was thinking, okay, it's going to change the way he skates. His style's going to be a little different. Nope. Just decided to spin around anyway, not using the toe stop.
It was 2 years ago I saw a truck fly off, and Sweet Meat continued to score points because there's no rule that says you need 8 wheels. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Cut track, gonna send Anya Last Nerve to the penalty box. We got 801 Scully. Got 1 to beat. She's lead. She's on the ground, but she's lead. And we do have Lemonade going to the box for a forearm, and then another penalty. It was, I believe, an out-of-play block, sending Hot Wheels to the box. So full of flamingos right now is the penalty box.
Little baby flamingos.
Little baby flamingos. Complicated. And I can't see her number. Anya Last Nerve back, engaged with the pack, spinning around, just keeping her feet moving.
Lemonade giving some offensive help to Anya Last Nerve.
Zero points for both teams on that last pass. 5 points going up for FOCO, 40-15. 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jam number 9.
There it is.
This game's going pretty fast. So
I keep waiting for the cupcake to hit and for my sugar to...
Are you ready? I mean, is it hitting yet?
Between the cupcake and the caffeine.
Fantastic.
I won't sleep for a week. Frico Suave and Hippie diving into the pack. There's a whistle and bodies on the floor. That's all I got. Forearm, Frico Suave going to the box.
So the Tampa blockers have some work to do.
Dubinsky and I think it was Little Miss Perfect at the top of the pack. There are bodies in the way. It's hard to see through the herd.
I'm honestly, I think it might be Honey Badger out there too. I'm
might have
not
been.
sure.
Oh yeah, we got Peaches out there. Matazal might be out there. FOCO taking the watch the jammer approach on the offense for the moment. Baby gonna sit down in the penalty box. It might have been a clockwise. I think I saw that hand signal. And Frico Suave out of the box, not lead, but able to score points.
So the Tampa blockers are doing a good job slowing down Hippie. Frico Suave coming back around, working against two blockers, came to the inside, gets back through for a natural grand slam with 5 more points on the board for Tampa, care of Frico Suave.
With our very unofficial stats, I'm pretty sure this is the biggest jam Tampa's had so far. Low block, sending Frico Suave back to the box. And a direction gonna send number 8 as well. That was a breeze of wind. So that jam happened. There were a lot went on in that jam.
Yeah, it ended on a very interesting note with the jammer scoring all those points for Tampa, 13, and ending up in the box. So we do have a timeout here. It looks like an official review of Tampa. So that last jam was a demonstration of how the Tampa blockers work. They regroup, they slow down the jammer's progress, and they did a really good job that time keeping FOCO and Hippie scoreless.
Yeah, it's really fun watching both teams adjust to the jammers that are being fielded, since some of them have very different styles. All of them are very mobile, but in different ways.
Yes. Frico is, I don't know, I called with this one announcer that could describe the Frico Suave style of jamming. Something about chicken nuggets.
I see. I like how Pete in the pool says they're like it's like rubber bands and rocket fuel.
That one's good too. The one that I was thinking was rubber bands and chicken nuggets.
Yeah, rubber bands and chicken nuggets. Because it's, I mean, really, we were talking between games about how some of these kids are playing 6 or 7 games this weekend.
Yeah.
I believe Little Miss Perfect for Tampa is one of them, and they're like, give them a Red Bull and they're great. They're just like, all right, I can survive on a Big Mac and a smoothie and play 7 games super well and way better. Meanwhile, I'm in an ice bath after 2 going, oh gosh.
And they ate the Big Mac and smoothie on Thursday.
Right. Exactly.
All you. So as we're waiting here for the review to happen, looks like there are a couple of blockers in the box for FOCO. But this has been a really fun tournament. Spring Break Swarm 2018, as sad as it is the last game. We have about 15 minutes and 34 seconds of the first period left. And I think we might have gotten an update from that official review.
Yes, I want to make sure that everyone's been informed before. Since if this were simply a stream call, I'd go blah 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 official review. But because it's house call, you want the captains and everyone to know. So basically, Tampa was contesting the low block called on their jammer. The officials all decided that the call will stand. And I was close. It's not Sully, it's Stelly. who plays for Denver Ground
Nice.
Control.
So Lightning out there. One more to beat. That was complicated. Lightning comes by. Lead jammer, FOCO.
Nice little shoulder juke, and then coming in hashtag butt first.
Lightning keeping the feet moving on both sides. Gets through with a little bit of a skip over the apex for 5 points for FOCO.
Just a little high knee action. Why jump when you can just step? Just pick them feet up. On the line, a vigorous, yeah, he's good, from Felony Fat Bottom at the front of the pack. Meanwhile, Frico Suave dunking underneath everyone, taking the opposite angle.
Coming into the pack, deciding to call it off. I don't think putting any more points, holding Frico scoreless.
9 points on that one. Pretty sure that's FOCO's biggest point gain so far. Again, with our very, very unofficial stats.
It's the last game of the tournament. So we've got Banana Split Your Lip going up against Tinker Bomb. Banana Split Your Lip. Oh, and Tinker Bomb being recycled.
And Tinker Bomb heading to the penalty box. I didn't actually see the call. I actually didn't even hear the whistle. Banana Split Your Lip. Designated lead gets around Rain to Pain. See what FOCO does with this power gem. This time taking a little bit more active offense approach. Just got Peaches and Scream, but now Rain to Pain has come up to help.
Managed to keep her feet in was Banana Split Your Lip, staying in bounds after beating 2 blockers from Tampa with a lot of great footwork and a little bit of spin move here and there. Awesome job. And now we have something else.
Now we've got, this time it is the trucks. So Rain to Pain's gonna hang out in the center for a second. Hopefully it's something that you can just pop back on. Banana Split Your Lip, getting instructions on how to handle this situation. Totally legal. You can absolutely, if the hat comes off in natural gameplay, everything's fine. You just gotta put the hat on before you can call it or score points.
Those rules can get confusing for the fans.
Yes.
And then in the heat of it, I'm sure that it takes a minute to figure it out as well. That was very well done. I mean, no rash decision, and they kind of followed directions, and it worked out.
I feel like if the hat comes off in natural gameplay, you can still call it off without the hat, because it was a discussion we had after one of the last tournaments we went to, April Angst, where it happened. I think you can only just not score points or pass the hat.
Okay, interesting. Well, either way, that was well done. And now we have Anya Lasnerva as lead jammer for Tampa.
Yes, and star has been passed. Baby has the star and has been recycled back by Complicated. Anya now stuck in a square of FOCO. Lemonade gonna sit down in the penalty box. Baby getting by Complicated for her initial pass. Seven points up on that jam, 64-29, 11 minutes left. Anya doing the thing. She's one of those jammers that will come into a pack really hot, and her aim has really improved in the last year or so. So she'll go to slice the seam, and sometimes I think she's not expecting it to work.
No, I mean, the technique works really, really well, and when you're learning it, obviously as you develop, it's going to start working better and better.
Yeah. Lightning and Frico Suave. Really good jammer matchup. Frico was almost lead, got hit out at the top of the pack by the pivot of FOCO. Now, Lightning able to use the toes. He's the one who comes out with lead. And now it's a foot race. We're going to see a jump and stay in. He might not have stayed in. Both being recycled back. Not quite sure how many points either one of them would have gotten. 1 point and 0 points.
That was a win for us as the fans. That was great. I really like that matchup.
Both of them are so fast.
I really like the matchup between Lightning and Frico.
Yeah.
That was a fun jam to watch.
I mean, from the FOCO standpoint, putting Lightning out there, you're limiting how much damage Frico can do. But at the same time, you're not giving Lightning a chance to do his own damage. Now you got Hippie and Tinkerbomb. Tinkerbomb getting through for lead jammer. And she is going to get a cut track. So what happened there, she got through on the inside line, was designated lead, and then stepped her foot out of bounds. You can both get lead jammer and cut the track at the same time.
Okay.
It's not common, but it happens. So what they were probably saying, I think Felony might have helped him with the call. So she might have earned the cut track before gaining lead officially. Retracted lead, so now FOCO can be lead. Rules and things.
Lots of really interesting things happening.
Hard.
No, absolutely. That's why I'm sitting over here, because all I have to do is either listen to you or talk a little bit about it.
And now Tinkerbomb is out of the box and through. Hippie got a light suggestion to call it off.
Tinkerbomb putting a couple of points on the board on that.
It was just like slipping the note under the door, like, hey, just a thought. Banana split your lip, and Anya, last nerve. Anya last nerve through for lead, even though her name is not blinking on the scoreboard. And coming through, doing that bendy gummy thing. Oh. Number 71, Sunny Days. Sunny Days definitely earning a few MVP votes for best blocker this weekend, because she has just been all over.
A lot of these players have been in lots of different places, all over the track, doing really good things. And again, it's a long weekend. Not only are they playing, it's a long weekend. Mm-hmm. I mean, these aren't teams, I mean, Tampa's here, but a lot of these teams traveled from a great distance.
From Colorado. That's not necessarily fun. Like, that's a long way.
Yeah.
Lightning and Frico Suave.
So here's the matchup that I like again with Lightning and Frico Suave, as you just said.
Mm-hmm. Frico getting FOCO to move around and split up a little bit. Lightning trying to do the same with Tampa, but they're being a little more patient. I saw Lightning waiting for them to hit the apex before going for it. Lead jammer going to Frico Suave, low block, sending someone to the box. Honey Badger getting Lightning back. I was watching Honey Badger and just saw the baseball slide from Frico. So.
Apex jump right there, ending with a different kind of a landing, but a landing nonetheless.
Lightning to the infield again, Lemonade recycling him back. Frico trying to get through. Yosemite Slam, part of that tripod that keeping FOCO from getting an easy couple of points on this one. Nice positional blocking there at the end between those Baby and number 8, Abriza Wynn. She's another one. So Abriza Wynn, what I've noticed is you don't always notice her because she's just in the right place where she needs to be. So when you don't see giant hits being done, you have a tendency to forget about those blockers. She's been exactly where she needs to be, and that in and of itself is very difficult to do.
So lots of jumping on that last jam. We'll see what this one brings with Tinkerbomb going up against
801 at Scully.
Yep. So Tinkerbomb at the front of the pack doing a little bit of toe stop work. Lead jammer, Tampa.
Dubinsky recycling back Sunny Days, who has the star now. Sunny Days able to dip around a couple of the Tampa blockers. It's recycled back before hitting the main part of the pack.
Tinkerbomb being recycled.
Number 9, Hot Wheels, doing the finishing move there. Tinkerbomb able to finally escape and put up 5 points. Tinkerbomb fighting and pressing. And Sunny trying to use her edges and her line work. Dubinsky clearing the outside line. Tinkerbomb not able to capitalize, calls it off. Got one more point going up for Tampa, so 11 points on that jam. 91-34 with just over 3 minutes left in the first half.
Tinkerbomb was doing some power work there, and then the balance when she came through the pack was very impressive.
Yeah, she jams like a blocker sometimes. She's got the angles and the footwork of a jammer, but can really utilize her power and strength. Hippie and Anya Lesnar doing that thing where she kind of just implants herself into the middle of a tripod and then figures it out from there. Forearm going to Anya Lesnar. If she's going to sit down in the penalty box, giving Hippie a power jam opportunity. Complicated, able to catch Hippie at the top of the pack and give Tampa a chance to recycle. Hippie going to the penalty box now for a cut track.
The Tampa blockers regrouped really quickly. And then they played great offense, freeing up Anya Last Nerve to get through.
Honey Badger and Complicated on the offensive mission. And now Hippie is back fighting the back wall of Tampa. You don't often see a flat wall of 3 anymore, especially from Tampa. That's just not the kind of game that they practice. But, you know, it's working. Lemonade and Complicated trying to stop Hippie. She keeps her feet moving and gets on through. Hippie now coming back, trying to put some points on the board. And now it's got Complicated with the star.
Complicated coming by, using both sides, the inside and the outside line, to great effect.
Cut track going to Hot Wheels. 2 points going up for FOCO, 1 more point going up for Tampa. Got under a minute left in this first period.
So we've got Banana Split Your Lip, Jam number 19, going up against Frico Suave. Jam number 20.
Both jammers choosing an opposite piece of lava to go for. This time, Frico does a roll like he's going over the hood of a car to get through that pack.
The Starsky and Hutch style.
Yes. Meanwhile, Banana Split Your Lip pops out the front of the pack. Frico get a little bit of momentum to kind of just bump his legs over the blockers, calls it off, puts 5 more points on the board, 102 to 36. Whew, we're at halftime.
Yeah, they went over the century mark in the first half for Tampa. 36 points for FOCO. We have a pretty busy halftime.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things going on. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the raffle ticket for the Atom Bag. This thing, it looks pretty. It's a backpack and it can hold your stuff. Just remember to unpack your gear because it doesn't matter how pretty the backpack is. In Florida, you learn that lesson real quick. When I lived in Pennsylvania, stuff would stay in my bag. No good. All right, ticket number 656277. 65627. We have a very and you're a Hufflepuff. Yeah. Yes, Hufflepuffs unite. Yes. For the love of friends and food.
What?
277. Yeah. All right. Now, Corey, I'll let you do the next raffle. Oh, or this.
This. Oh, Alan knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we've got the hand-painted shoes done by Bam. Betty Bam Bam. I'm sorry for not using the official full name, for not using her middle name. All right, Albie. Sorry, I almost did it. I caught myself. Ticket number, it's a blue ticket. 515780. Blue ticket 515780 for the hand-painted Chuck 2s.
Chuck 2s are kind of cool.
If I were that small of a size, I would have put in for it.
Did we find one?
Did we find one? Yeah, we've got it. Jolly Crusher from Crooked River.
So, while I was saying Betty Bam Bam, what I would like you to do is take a picture and post it to Betty Bam Bam's Facebook with those on your feed.
Yeah.
Yes, that's important.
They will be soon, I think. I've kind of heard a rumor.
12-minute halftime. It went from a 7-minute halftime to a 12-minute halftime. I think we got a halftime show going on at some point here, but for now, Corey and I should just stop talking for a minute.
It's hard for us to do it, but we will.
I know, right? So, I believe it's about time for some toe stop booty pop. The unofficial dance group of Tampa Roller Derby.
Why are they facing the other way? Nice. Yes. One more time. Great job, Toast Stop Booty Pop. Wonderful seeing you out there. I wonder who's in that shark costume. No idea.
Everyone in house, thank you. Apparently there's no sound on the feed right now, but we are working out. We're trying to figure it out. At least there's visual, because last year during the last game the whole thing cut. So, but at least we still have visual, right? And that people at home can like make their own commentary, and they don't have to listen to me, right? Which some people would think is a plus.
So now that you know that there's no audio at home, do us a favor so we can upgrade. Subscribe to the channel, like and share. If you want to let one of your friends know that they can donate as well, please do that, because we're going to try to get better every year, and I'm pretty sure we're going to put on Spring Break 2019, right?
Yeah.
And we'd love to see you all back.
And our other tournaments tend to have junior games at them as well.
Yeah.
You keep talking, I'll talk.
So, psych. Again,
Smalls was walking over here. I got all excited. Okay.
All right, now you can resume. What a great tournament. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Really awesome. You can give yourselves all a big round of applause. Realize that that's from me. So thank you so much. Because without you guys coming here, I just talk to myself. And that's nowhere near as much fun.
Making sure it's actually initiated with her back.
Okay.
So no back block. No call stands, and we have Abby Normal, relative of Anya Lasnerv, and Anya Patelis. All the Anyas and Abbies. And squaring up to Sunny Days, looking her in the eye going, I'm not afraid of you. Thunder using her hips to hit out Lightning. Lightning versus Complicated, and Lightning wins.
Yeah, Complicated definitely wanted to work on that one.
And I believe a cut track is going to be it.
So, Lemonade out there doing some good work as a blocker. Complicated taking the star, as we said.
Forming up a brace. We got number 8, A Breeze of Wind, and Thunder and Sunny Days. We also got Yosemite Slam out there, who's been doing a fantastic job. Some people underestimate smaller statured blockers, but he's been able to do exactly this, get under the body weight of opposing jammers.
Lemonade going for a hit.
Whistle erroneous, no penalty issued. Thunder just happened, Complicated out of bounds, and Lemonade meanwhile taking Lightning back. I don't know, but I'm thinking Thunder and Lightning are related, based on the matching socks and matching names. Apparently we have sound on the feed again, because George is amazing.
No.
Or Al is amazing.
Bud is amazing.
Or Bud is amazing. Someone's amazing and fix the sound on the feed. So for the last 8 minutes, Corey, they have to hear us again.
You know, there's good and bad in everything. Sometimes you just have to pay the piper. So here we go with Anya Lasnerv going up against Hippie. Anya Lasnerv coming through strong. Anya Lasnerv being recycled to the inside. The pack is spreading out. A little bit of
Sunny
help.
Days, a little pop. More than a little pop on that one.
Got the 5 points. With a pop, you get some points. And
180
so are my peas.
Yeah, yeah, so mine all day. 185 to 69, under 7 minutes left.
So here we go. We got Scully going up against Frico Suave.
Bella and Sunny Days and Thunder giving Frico a little bit of trouble. He's able to squeeze through in order to get lead jammer. But he's not able to escape the pack.
Jammers being recycled one at a time. Now
Every time I see a jammer that gets lead and then recycled back, it always seems to be Sherlock who has to, and that for a jam rep to have to hold up that L for that long, it's like, oh man, come on.
he's working on his shoulder muscles. Oh, so Scully is being sent on a cut track.
It was a forearm, actually.
Oh, forearm.
Yeah.
I think Sherlock's hand in the air kind of distracted me.
Frico finally squeezes through and then calls it off. No points going up, freezing Scully in the box. Oh, and hey, look, there's shark bites. Shark bite.
Following the pattern that you saw. I mean, shark bites, when we have a power jam, shark bites gets the nod.
There's a lot of times I've started to see teams have that reserve skater for such situations. Either it's someone that can't do a lot of jams for one reason or another, or it's someone that thrives in this situation, like shark bites.
Shark bite has a burst of speed, really. That was a huge burst of speed there.
Yeah. He's also really little, so it's hard to get some leverage on him. And we appropriately have Taz going to take care of shark bites.
Yeah. Getting through really quick. I guess there was some contact there that caused a little bit of an issue.
He just looked like I mean, roller derby hurts.
Yeah.
And FOCO hits really hard.
Very much so.
I think this pack has been out the last 3 jams, by the way. At least Sunny Days and Bella. And, oh yeah, and number 8, A Breeze of Wind also.
What's happening now
Russian Kate is out there now, too.
That Tampa roller derby does really well. They're a very deep juniors team. So that's, I'm pretty sure that's Honey Badger out there with the star.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen her jam yet.
No. So
Tampa's the land of 1,000 jammers. New York is the land of 1,000 lakes. We are the land of 1,000 jammers. Pack is grindy at the top. Forearm sending Tinkerbomb to the penalty box. Now it's just complicated versus Scully. Honey Badger just nope. She's like, you know, I got the points. They reset to Honey Badger did get the points, but FOCO was able to reset around her and prevent her from escaping to score more points, which is also a very excellent skill to be able to pull off as a set of blockers.
Again, the jammers are always who we look at first because that's what we do. We like to score points. But the blocking is really doing advanced stuff. And
yeah.
I like the speed of this game because we're getting fast play, we're getting some slower play, and FOCO's holding together. Again, it's the last game of a tournament, and FOCO's been here a while. I mean, this is a long tournament.
Yeah, yes it is. We are in a team timeout right now, by the way. I believe, yep, it's a FOCO team timeout, which this is the first team timeout that has been taken in the game.
Right. And it is the 4th game that FOCO has played in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a testament to their conditioning, to their coaching, to their desire to play roller derby. And, you know,
I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Colorado has some really good roller derby teams.
A few, I've heard.
I
Just a
don't know,
rumor.
just a rumor. So it's not too surprising to me that this junior team that hails from that part of the world that they have like, it's something ridiculous, like 8 WFTDA teams within a 2-hour drive.
Now that, I didn't realize it was that close. But that's amazing.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing. So to have Derby be that part of the community.
Yeah. And it does trickle
Yeah,
down.
this is a
You can
result.
see it here
Yeah.
in Florida.
Yosemite Slam recycling up, trying to get Anya Last Nerve up against Banana, split your lip. Rain tripping up, kind of having some bodies falling all over her, and her wheel. So Rain doing this, the Derby heads up smart thing and passing the panty, passing the hat. Man, I haven't called it
That
a
was
panty in
very
years.
heads up.
Yeah. A lot of players don't know what to do in that situation. So to be able to get back on the track and pass it to the pivot cleanly.
Legally.
And
What a heads up play by Rain DePayne.
so now Hippie is going against Honey Badger. Thunder. And Yosemite Slam. Oh. What did I say? Oh, Honey Badger's that one. Yeah. Oh, it's Hippie. Oh, it is. Like, but that is Honey Badger.
Wow.
There's a lot of things happening in this jam, by the way, while I've been talking to the FOCO parents.
But there's definitely a lot happening in this jam, and it's still
Yeah.
going. So
Tinkerbomb this time recycling Banana, split your lip up. And now Hot Wheels taking her turn. Honey Badger.
we've got an unofficial final score, 83 for FOCO, 201 for Tampa.
And, well, this has been an awesome weekend.
Thank you so much, Mary Chaos. I'm Corey.
I'm Chaos. We're going to let the teams do their high fives and all that, and then we're going to be cleaning up.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your home team, the Tampa. Test, 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 test. Okay, I'm good. Y'all come up, show some Derby love to the home team. Go on, Tampa Juniors. Go on with your bass up.